Hello, hello, it's Julie Davison from juliedavison.com. Welcome to the Great Big Card Swap. It is Tuesday, January 14th, 2025, and I'm so happy you are joining us for this week's showcase. The Great Big Card Swap showcases twice a month on the second and the fourth Tuesday of every month, and so it is already the second Tuesday of the month. That seems crazy. But it's here already, and I've got some fun cards to show you guys this month. Our theme for the Great Big Card Swap this month is Love is in the Air, and I have almost 40 cards to share with you that are loved theme, and I think will definitely inspire you. Whether you're making Valentines or Galentines for your friends and family, I think you're going to love the ideas that I have to share. I want to give a shout out and a thank you to all of our card swappers this month. Please make sure to give them shout outs in the comments and encourage them. I know it's hard sometimes to share your artwork with others, and so thank you to everyone who did. Now, if this is your first time tuning in, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. We've been doing the Great Big Card Swap for almost 3 years, and we've been having so much fun with this. It's really super simple. You send in a card, I share all the cards that I receive, and then I mix them up and send them back out. So everyone who sends a card gets one back, and we have a new theme each month. So like I said, in January, our theme is Love is in the Air, and if you would like to send ahead for February, then our theme is Go Green, and you can take that to either mean use green the color or go green and reuse an element on your card, either like recycle or upcycle or reuse something. I don't know. I can't wait to see what you guys create. It's going to be awesome. Please include $1 in your card to cover return postage and an envelope. And if you don't have cash, that's okay. You can send a postage stamp or two. A huge shout out. Someone sent an entire book of stamps, which is unnecessary. I'm so grateful for that. Now, I was having my daughters help me open up the cards, and they forgot to let me know whose envelope this came out of. And so if you sent an entire book of stamps, please let me know, because I want to give you I want to send a proper thank you card for that. I also ask that you don't have anything written inside. So you can stamp inside, you can put whatever you want inside. But if you want to include a note, put that on a loose piece of paper or a sticky note or something like that, so that whoever gets your card can reuse it and send it out. We're talking about going green. We just want to keep those smiles across the miles. Just keep them going over and over again. I love getting your cards. They're always so beautiful, and they make my day. And so we just want to keep sharing that. If you would like to send in a card for the Great Big Card Swap, you can send them to Julie Davison, P.O. Box 6164, Champaign, Illinois 61826. All of this information is available in the video description for you, as well as a link if you are an international swapper who lives outside of the United States. You can use the PayPal button in the video description to pay for 3 return postage stamps that will cover you for 3 different swaps, your return stamp home. So obviously you're not going to include $1 because you don't have $1 to include, but that is a way that you can participate. And I love that we have people from all over the world, including 2 from the UK, participating in this month's swap. Before we get into the Love is in the Air cards, I have a few from last month's theme, which is Winter Wonderland. And last month we did a little sort of fundraiser with our card swap, raising money for cancer kindness. And I am so excited. I donated $2 for every Winter Wonderland card. Plus, there were extra donations from all of you, and all together we raised $315 for the Cancer Kindness Organization. I'm so excited to support our swapper, Wendy Langseth, and her quest to bring acts of kindness to families going through cancer treatments. And it's coming up on the 2-year anniversary of the passing of her husband after a long battle with cancer. So Wendy, we're so excited to be able to support Cancer Kindness with this donation, so that you can get gift cards and help make those lives for all those families a little bit little bit easier. So Wendy is from Alaska, and so our winter wonderland is so perfect for our winter wonderland up in Alaska. So here are the cards I received for the winter wonderland. This one is from Melissa Hamling, and I was so touched by her note. I have to share a little bit with you. I always just love hearing your stamping stories. And Melissa told me in her note that she started stamping when she was 10 and that she taught her grandmother how to make cards. And eventually, as 10-year-olds do, they had other interests and she moved on. But her grandmother kept making cards and made cards all the time for family members throughout the year. And I think it was about a year ago, Wendy said that, not Wendy, sorry, Melissa said that her grandmother passed away. And so she got back into card making and took up the legacy of sharing those cards with her family, and has refound that joy of paper crafting and card making. So this is Melissa's first time participating in the Great Big Card Swap. She sent an extra donation for cancer kindness as well. Thank you so much, Melissa, for that. She shares that this technique with the beads, these little tiny glass beads, she did this one in honor of her grandmother. It's one of their favorite techniques that they learned at a stamping store that they frequented together. I think this is just so beautiful. We have some embossing paste, sort of glitter snowflakes in the background, and then that awesome bead technique. I think she's got maybe some more details about the other supplies that she used. Let me get that part out. I'll save the note for me. Here is her note about the supplies. I love this cute little snowman stamp. Is it just the cutest? The Great Impressions stamp. I love that. And then the tiny beads. We actually, Stampin' Up! Had some tiny beads like that, so it's possible that they could be from that. The Sentimental Christmas designer paper. What else do we have? The grit paste snowfall. That's so pretty with the glitter. Ranger Distress there. Thermo web peel and stick. That must be the paper for the tiny beads. And the heartfelt hexagon stamp from Stampin' Up! On the inside there. I love that. Thank you so much, Mel, for sharing your stamping story with us and your beautiful card. I'm so happy that you had the courage to make a card and send it in, and I can't wait to see what else you create. And thank you, too, for your cancer kindness donation. I'm so happy to be able to add that to the amount that we're sending. Our next card comes from Annette Crochetti. I love this with the owls. This was in the year before, 2023 mini catalog. I don't remember the name of the stamp set, Winter Owls or something like that. So pretty here with the trees in the background and the that country woods designer paper from the annual catalog. Everything about this card is just so beautiful. I especially love the little sequins that look like snow. Such a gorgeous card, Annette. Oh my gosh, you guys. The cards always are so amazing. You always outdo yourselves. Here's another one that is so simple and beautiful with the Winter Meadow designer paper. This one's from Dixie Van Shake, and she used the Christmas labels. It's a hot cocoa kind of day, and gosh, it really is here in Central Illinois. It is so bitter cold. It feels like this card looks. I love the little vellum. That's so perfect for a little frosty, snowy kind of feel. And if you love the look of this designer paper, it's still available. You can get it in the online store. It's called Winter Meadow. And I think the little sparkly gems on top are just perfect. In the coldest moments of the year, my heart is warm because you're near. Oh, I totally feel like that with all of you. Thank you for being here tonight and sharing this time with me. Our next card comes from Anne Telecki, and she sent an extra one for me, and I think this is just so beautiful. This is the Winterly Treetops frame that has the little pine and then a little designer paper. It looks like it could be that new sky paper or last year's there was a space paper. I don't remember the name of that one. We've had a couple different papers that have starry skies like this. This is so pretty. Sending warm wishes your way. Wishing you a season filled with beauty and joy. I think this is so perfect for winter. And thank you so much for sending an extra for me as well. That was so sweet of you. Our next one is from Anne Link, and she used the Sophisticated Sled. And this also is that Winter Meadow designer paper. I think this is so fun. I love this pretty peacock color with the Lost Lagoon designer paper. And you can see that on the inside there. So much fun. A little center step card here. And it doesn't look like it because the designer paper goes all the way across, but it does kind of cut right from the paper with the cut in the fold lines to create that center step. Such a pretty card, and I especially love little snowflake embellishments. I think we need to come a little closer here. I'm going to move the camera down. Sorry for the shaking. There we go. All right, let's get to our Love is in the Air cards. Oh my gosh, I am so excited about these. Of course, Valentine's Day is coming up in a month. Oh my gosh, a month from today. That is so hard to believe. But I love this theme, Love is in the Air, because we're going to see some wedding cards and anniversary cards. And honestly, it's never a wrong time to tell someone that you love them and to share some love and thoughts of love. So let's dig into our Love is in the Air cards. Our first little category, if you will, are hot air balloons, and we've had a couple different sets throughout the year. This one came with a sentiment that literally says love is in the air, so I had to start with this one. I think this is so fun. We have a little gatefold card with a gap in the middle so you can see the sentiment. This one is from Lori Watucky, and this had some great designer paper that was a celebration offering that year that coordinated with the hot air balloon, and I think it's just so much fun. It kind of looks like you're in the hot air balloon looking down at the ground. These colors are so great. Mint macaron, one of my favorite colors. A little bit of strawberry slush, I think, was the kind of red color that went with that. Such a fun card, and I love those hot air balloon images. Here's one from Dixie Van Shank for our Love is in the Air theme, using the same stamp set to stamp and die cut the hot air balloons. And then this one from another set, kind of a fun little park scene. Now, I've always wanted to go on a hot air balloon. That's not something that I've had the opportunity to do. I was so close once years ago in Orlando. I went for the Stampin' Up! Convention, and Jim and I were going to do a hot air balloon ride, and they had to cancel on us. And so somewhere buried in my files, I have a letter that says, next time you come, buy one, get one free or whatever. And I always forget about it. And so maybe, maybe I'll have to find it and see if the company is still in business. It seriously has been 20 years. So if they're still in business, I might bring out that letter and take them up on the offer when we go to Orlando this spring in May. I think that'll be a lot of fun. All right, our next card is from Mesa. And she has a fun little Z-fold card with a mini little card on the front. She said she was inspired by a video that I did. Yay! And so she improvised and didn't do a Valentine's Day card, but this was the best she could come up with. I love it. I think it's perfect. I love you no matter what. This is such a cute card that I would send to Claire or any of my kids any time of year to let them know how much I love them. This is so cute. Mesa, thank you so much for your note inside as well. Our next hot air balloon card comes from Mario Garcia, and he used, I think the name of this bundle was called Love is in the Air. He's also got a little perennial postage here and some of this designer paper. Now this Valentine paper is in the last chance clearance rack. At least I think it's still in there. It's like $3. So cheap. So check that out. But this is a spinner card. Have you guys ever seen one like this? When you open it up, the element in the middle will spin. Are you ready? So fun. We have a little piece of twine. Sometimes I've seen it done with fishing line. So the element in the middle is suspended between that twine or the fishing line. And so the idea is that you just wind it up, you twist it, and then when you close the card flat, it kind of holds it down, and when you open it, it resets the twist. Isn't that fun? I just love this. So when you do this card at home, you want to make sure that you have a front piece that you can sandwich the twine in between the card front and that front piece. Such a great card, so innovative and so much fun with the sending or Love is in the Air bundle. Thank you so much, Mario, for sharing that. Our next card is a Happy Valentine's Day card from Leanne Nelson. I love this layout with different pieces of designer paper. Now, we've had some fun Valentine papers throughout the year. The one we have right now is in the online exclusives. It's called Marbled Elegance, and it's really pretty. There's also one in the Last Chance clearance rack, and just now coming out in the scrapbooking brochure, we have some fun, cute as a bee, I think, or something like that, meant to be, with the pun on the bee, which is a recoloration of designer paper that we had last year. The new coloring is got purple colors in it, but I was off on a tangent. I was talking about different Valentine paper packs that we've had over the years, and I love the little hearts on this one. Such a great job. This designer paper was called From the Heart, and All Year Cheer 3. Ooh, that's an old one for that sentiment. Nice job, Leanne, on this one. I really love the layout that you used, using up designer paper in such a clever way. So here is the bee paper. We had this last year in the January through April mini catalog. And like I said, in the scrapbooking brochure, we have a new version, which I'm actually using. I'm featuring it in my Creating With You in Mind card class. I'm really excited about that. It's got some petunia pop and pretty in pink, some daffodil and black, of course, and a little bit of old olive. And I've been trying to finalize those designs. If you're not signed up yet, you should definitely check it out and reserve your card kit, because in 3 or 4 weeks, 3.5 weeks, we're going to be doing the card class live on YouTube. And so if you want to follow along, you should definitely check that out and get your kit. This first card is from Tracy Evans, and she used the cute little bundle that goes along with it. Now, this is still available. There's a coordinating punch with the bee and the heart. And there's also now a new bundle in the scrapbooking brochure that has dies with hexagons like the beehive. So I'll definitely be featuring that coming up really soon. It's super cute, totally geared towards scrapbooking with the sentiments, but I think also really cute to go with the paper to make cards. So stay tuned for more of that. But this stamp set is also still available with the coordinating punch, and so you can use that to go with the designer paper as well. Such a cute card from Tracy. I love that. You'll always be the one for me. Such a great layout for using different patterns of coordinating designer paper. Our next card comes from Ann Hansen, using a little bit of that designer paper with the Poppy Parade and the cute little winking bee. Love you more. This was a celebration stamp set last year, and we have such a great selection of new things in this year's celebration. She says this one is inspired by Brandy's cards from last January. Such a nice, clean and simple layout. Our next card comes from Terry McFetterich, and she has the Love is in the Air from the Hot Air Balloon set. I love the little flowers stamped from the set, and the cute little bee just looks so happy and content to be flying by. Such a cute, cute set. The little bee inside, she says, is from an older set. Be My Valentine is I think the name of this stamp set. And the older set is called Garden in Bloom. Do you guys recognize that cute little bee? So fun. Terry says she loves bees, and so it seems like such a great choice for her to use these cute little bees for this month's theme. Our next bee card comes from Rose Ruddy, and she's used a little border punch here to do the line at the top. And I love this sort of graphic lines and blocking of the designer paper and the stamped images. You make my heart buzz. Happy Valentine's Day. All right, tell me real quick in the comments, do you guys send Valentine cards? Do you send them to family? Do you send them to friends? Do you share cards? Or gift packaging? Do you do gift packaging for Halloween or Valentine's Day? I have to be honest, I make little Valentines for my kids, but I don't usually do a lot else for Valentine's Day as far as sending cards to friends, but maybe I should do that a little bit more. Here's a card from Mary Fudge using the cute little otters. It says, "You're utterly amazing." She's got little heart embellishments there on the cute little otter designer paper. Oh, look at those stickers on the inside. We're cute together. I love that otter paper, and those otters definitely look like they are in love. Love is in the air. How about this one with a cute little alien? This one is from Marge Kresneski, and she is using the Flying By stamp set. And then on the inside, we've got a little love, 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 which is from the Choose Happy stamp set. I love these stitch die cuts with a heart and the cloud. And this is a stamp set I've been thinking about for a while. It has some other little, like a paper airplane and some other cute little stamps, but I just haven't gotten it yet. It's still one that I always am thinking about. Do you guys have stamps like that where you just not sure, kind of on the fence, and then it goes away and I'll probably regret not getting it, but it's so cute. I'm so happy to see that one being used. Thank you so much, Marge, for sending in your card. Here's one with some brand new paper. This is from Shella Sam's, and I recognize this layout. This is one of my back pocket card layouts. Speaking of which, I just restocked the back pocket card layout pouches. So if you weren't able to get one in December, they are back and you can grab one up. We've got the Share Kindness pouches with the back pocket card layouts from 2024. So Shella used one of those layouts to create this card with the Toadstool Gardens designer paper and a fun little heart punch from a couple catalogs ago. I love the colors here. Melon Mambo with Granny Apple Green and some fresh freesia. Such a fun card. On the inside, I'll love you until the day after forever. So cute. I know. I really love these bright colors too. I think they are so much fun for a card. And this is one, like I said, I think this is something you could send any time of year to share some loving thoughts with your family or friends. Here's one, a wedding card from Joan Talent. I love this idea. This is using different heart punches. One to look like a bride with the rhinestones down the center, embossed with a swirly embossing folder. And the other one with a little V cutout and a little black ribbon to look like a bow tie. So clever to have a bride and groom heart combination, and so fun to do for a wedding. Do you guys have any weddings coming up this year? It's been a while since I've been to a wedding or had been invited to a wedding and or had known anyone who's gotten married. Maybe as the kids start getting a little bit older and start getting married, we'll have weddings to go to again. Our next card is from Debbie Lindauer, and she's the Petite Petals Stamp Satin Punch and the Bloomin' Heart dies. Oh my gosh, I remember this one. Such a beautiful die to have all that detail, and then a great little heart embossing folder in the background. I love that Valentine's Day card. This looks like an older color, like rose red, I think. So pretty. Thank you so much for sending an extra card for me as well. I always am so tickled when you guys do that. It's never expected, but always so much appreciated. I really miss that cute little flower punch too. That was a good one. I put these together because they both use patterns from the Iconic Celebrations designer paper. That one came out in the July 2024 online exclusives, and most of the patterns were for the fall and for the winter with some snowflakes. There were some Christmas patterns, but there were also these hearts that were so pretty. It uses Moody Mauve with some cherry cobbler, and this card comes from Julie James. I love that on the inside, a little layering and the heart, and then... Oh, I love that. I'm not sure where that little heart comes from. It kind of looks like maybe that Choose Happy stamp set. I can't remember what comes in that one. Here we've got the same designer paper, the Iconic Celebrations, and this one is from another Julie. That's so funny that both Julies use the same paper. This one's from Julie Carlisle. This looks like another back pocket card layout sketch. Do you recognize this one from December? I love this layout. I love these elements here. I spy with my little eye a heart that looks familiar too. The Iconic Celebrations designer paper, a little embossed cardstock back here. One was stamped hearts from the new With You in Mind stamp set. And Friends Like You Make Life Beautiful. I think that might be from a paper pumpkin kit. Oh my gosh, maybe I'm gonna, was I right on everything? With You in Mind. Paper pumpkin, yes, and the Simply Zinnia for the thanks so much. Oh, it's so fun. I love that little scallop border on the inside. Such a great card. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just love them all. Speaking of paper pumpkin, here's a paper pumpkin card. This one is from Belinda Bosch, and she used the Exploring in Color paper pumpkin kit to create this one, cutting apart the card front and then using some stamped images and elements from the kit. It doesn't matter where you're going, it's who you have beside you. Oh, that is so true. I love this. She has included 2 different sentiments to include inside, and they have little tape on them, so when you're ready you can choose which one you want to adhere, either happy anniversary or may you always find joy together. I love that. What a great card. There was another one. I'm going to see if I can find it. Some other paper pumpkin cards. We have had some really great paper pumpkin kits, especially for Valentine's Day. And that's what I love about paper pumpkin, is you can have some very like seasonal, occasion specific stamps that maybe you wouldn't normally get, but then you can get them in your paper pumpkin kits and save those stamps to create with in years and years to come. So this month in January, it's just shipped out. I haven't gotten mine yet. There is a new Valentine kit, and if you're a paper pumpkin subscriber, you'll be able to get refills of the paper pumpkin kit. So if you really love the Valentine kit that's coming out, you will be able to get a refill. Usually they have those posted on the last Tuesday of the month or the second to last Tuesday. I want to say it's the last Tuesday. And you'll be able to get refills if you want to make a whole bunch of Valentines. So here's one from Judy K-Meek, and she used some Valentine past paper pumpkin kit with the elements to create this card. I love that foil paper, which I think was available separately, but I recognize some of these other elements as paper pumpkin. My Valentine, love, it's in the air. Oh, I love how you decorated the inside, and the fun little corner rounding on opposite corners is so fun too. What a beautiful card. I know. Catherine says she's got that card kit too, somewhere really safe. I have a whole stack of cards. I should find my Valentine paper pumpkins. Now is the time to get out those Valentine paper pumpkins and make them up and use them. Our next paper pumpkin Valentine card comes from Libby Fields, a first-time swapper, using a piece from the paper pumpkin kit, as well as a cute little stamped image. I love that little snail. That was one of the stamps available in that paper pumpkin kit. Such fun foiling on here, and the stamped images sending love your way. On the inside, some extra hearts. So cute. Oh my gosh, there are so many great cards. I feel like I don't even know where to start. Somehow I jumped around, and there are some more heart cards. Let's do these next. This one goes in here too. Okay. Random themes here. These are all the heart ones. Cindy Kittner created this card. I love these. Such detailed on the hearts. And it looks like she did a little sponging to kind of create some dimension. There's a note inside. The dies are from Paper Rose Studio, Bubble Love Hearts. And then we have the adhesive backed heart sequins, which are new. And you can find those in the catalog. The designer paper is from My Heart, specialty designer paper. I think we saw that on another card. And Sending Love Your Way. Where's that one from? I just saw that. The Regal Floral. That's right, stamp set. Oh, I love that. Such a pretty card. So happy and so Valentine-y. Although Sending Love Your Way, again, not just for February. Here's another one with sweet flowers, hearts. This one has got felt hearts and a glitter heart. This is from Patricia Tucker. I think Patty, but Patricia was on that return address label. Sweet love. This is such a fun card. I love all these elements. Very tactile. I always love to feel my cards. This one is so fun. Patty, I love the way that it came together. And I think these are stickers, or is it specialty paper? It just looks really cool. I like the way that you arrange them on there. Such a fun card for Valentine's Day. Our next card, I had a couple, so I put them together, that are heart-shaped balloons. So cute. This one is by Darla Carricker. Thank you for the pronunciation key. I love this cute little hedgehog floating by to say it's a hedgehog. Oh, I love a good pun. Oh my gosh. This is so cute. This is the most She said she used the Stampin' Up! Most Adored. Oh, designer paper. Yes, that's the one that's in the last chance clearance rack. And then all the other items are close to my heart items, including the embossing folder and that cute little hedgehog. Oh, I just love that. So, so cute. What a great card, Darla. Thank you so much for sharing that one. Here's another one with heart-shaped balloons from Cynthia Baker. This one with different embossing folders and texture. I love that. The twine on the balloons. I love that it's like a little bit loose and just really looks real here. May your February be as sweet as an oversized box of chocolates. A perfect sentiment, I do think. Lots of heart die set. This one was cased and inspired by incredible cards and paper craft ideas with Katie Johnson on Pinterest. So, so cute. I love that. Our next one comes from Veronica T, and I thought this was so clever to use one of those little mini clothespins to hold the little heart. Love, and the sponging here with the clouds, it just makes it seem so whimsical and happy. The stamp is from Paper Pumpkin and the clouds from Dots from 1989. Isn't Dots the company that turned into Close to My Heart? Am I remembering that right? Gosh, that was a long time ago. Or was that the Angel company that turned into Close to My Heart? Oh, there's been so many. Oh, either way, I love the way this turned out. It's so cute with the red and white twine and that great little mini clothespin. Veronica, thank you for sharing this awesome card with us. Our next card has a twine full of hearts too. This one is from Michelle Mullen, and she did a double Z fold card. I love that kind of fun fold where those pieces are connected. It's a scent with lots of heart. Happy Valentine's Day. So cute with that little die cut bird and all of the heart borders and all the heart here on the twine. It's just such a great card. Michelle, thank you so much for sharing this one with us. I just love that whimsical bird. Speaking of birds, I have this one right next to it. Teresa Scott sent in this one. This stamp set is called yeah, I guess the bird is the one I was looking for. She just says off-brand on that one. Lots of different stamp sets mixed in here for the grass and the sentiment. Some birdie loves you. Oh, I love that. Some sponging there for the clouds and the cute little colored bird. I love the little effect there for the white. Almost looks like maybe a little puffy peen or something. So stinking cute. Some birdie loves you. Who would you send this one to? I would totally send this one to Claire. She always appreciates cute little animals. Some birdie loves you. All right, let's keep going. We got some more cards to share. These beauties came from Leslie Kneisel. She says that she was inspired by Susan Campfield, who did a bandstand pop-up card tutorial. And Leslie used the new heart-shaped bundle. This is a celebration gift item that you can choose when you have $120 in order, and it includes the stamp set and the dies together. So Leslie made 2 cards and I get to choose one. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. So let's do a this or that. Tell me which of these 2 you would choose to keep. Both of them use the Bloom Impressions designer paper, which is another celebration gift item that you can get with a $60 order. And so really it just comes down to the colors. We've got this one, which is more the pinks with Flirty Flamingo and Melon Mambo. And then this one has some of the darker colors, Summer Splash. And then we've got the Blackberry Bliss, Petunia Pop, and then the pinks down here as well. So this or that, tell me what you think. I know they are so gorgeous. This fun fold card does fold flat and will fit into a regular size envelope. It has a panel on the back here for writing. My heart loves your heart. That stamp set is with is from the heart shaped, and then the hearts are from the With You in Mind stamp set, my $1 million stamp set. This is such a great card. I love that so much. A lot of depth and a fun one, I think, to display. Well, Leslie wasn't the only one who was inspired by Susan's video. Linda Vanderspool also sent a similar card here, and this one is called, I think it's the same thing, the vertical pop-up bandstand card. So this is the bandstand card and this is the vertical bandstand card. It's the same concept, just the different direction. So tall instead of wide. This one uses the Marbled Elegance designer paper. And oh, I love this. This was a hybrid embossing folder with a cute little heart. Some space on the back to write there, and so beautiful. I love this effect with the window sheet that kind of lets you see through and see that amazing designer paper in the background. Thank you both for sending an extra for me. I'm so excited to have these beautiful cards to showcase this Valentine season. I just love that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if you're looking for those, Susan Campfield, one of them, this one was in December, and I think the other one was in November. So, so gorgeous. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Linda, for those awesome fun fold cards. It's so hard to follow amazing cards, but we have even more to share with you. Our next card comes from Carmen Melendez, and I love that she made a heart-shaped card. So out of the box with this card shape. This is the Marbled Elegance designer paper and the dies from that set. Now, if you want to make a card like this that has a fold, you want to just make sure that your cutting plate is moved over from the edge of the die so that it doesn't cut all the way over. Maybe I'll have to make a card like this and show you exactly what I mean if you're not quite sure, but you can do this with any shape die to make a shape card like Carmen did. Sending lots of love. I think this is such a great card. Thank you so much, Carmen, for sharing this idea with us. I definitely feel inspired to try a shaped card of my own. Our next card comes from Mary Jane Martinez, using the heart-shaped punch to punch different designer paper pieces and create this pattern here on the bottom with the hearts. This is only the beginning of a life filled with love. Such a sweet sentiment for a card. I love that, Mary Jane. Thank you so much for sharing your artwork with us. Our next card comes from Diane Dawson, using the Ink and Expressions designer paper. And then this cute little classic Valentine. My love for you. What does it say? My love for you is growing. Oh, that's so cute. That reminds me of classic Valentines that we used to share in school. We used to make little boxes and decorate them and then pop a Valentine in for each of our classmates. I kind of miss doing stuff like that. And I don't even work in an office, so I couldn't even try to do that, even if I wanted to. So I'll just have to send little Valentines to to the kids who are all away, and to my nieces and nephews, and I'll make my own instead of buy them. But this one is so cute. I just love that. So many memories. Tell me about some of your favorite Valentine memories. Our next card comes from Nancy Bridges, who used some of the Daisy designer paper to create this card. This is on Fresh Freesia card base, and we've got a, oh, I love this corrugated cut out heart with the detailed die cut Daisy and the little bee in there. Always, forever yours. On the inside, some more of that designer paper that coordinates, and a little heart there as well. Fresh as a Daisy designer paper. The flower and bee dies are from Hero Arts, Bees and Flowers. And the one on the inside is from Quick Cuts. Always and Forever from Anna Griffith. I'm so impressed sometimes with your lists, you guys. I think if I had a collection of stuff that was from all over the place, I would never remember where it was all from. So thank you for including those little tidbits, because I always get questions when people see something like, oh, I love that cute little cat. Where is that from? And I don't know. This one comes from Rachel Chazinski, and she found this adorable cute little kitty cat in a heart mug stamp. This one looks like it is probably a little bit older, just from the style, I'm guessing. Happy Valentine's Day. I love the clean and simple layout with this great designer paper and such a cute little image there. Oh my gosh, I love those little whiskers too. On the inside, it says, this Valentine greeting that's sent your way brings the warmest of wishes to brighten your day. Indeed, it does. So cute. Our next card comes from Anne Hollis, all the way from the UK. She's made a cute little shaker card here. I love the little hearts that are literally in the air. Love is in the air. We've got the Field and Bloom stamp set from the annual catalog, and the two little hummingbirds coming together. I think they must be in love. On the inside, a sentiment on a cloud that says, "Love ya." Some notes from Anne. She says she used the word bubble dies from Stampin' Up. It must be older. The Love You stamp from Just Saying. Fields in Bloom. I think I got that one right. Love that. Copyright stamp. Oh, on the back from Ladybird PSX Wood Mounted. Oh, so cute with the little ladybug. What a great card. I love it. This is those deckled rectangle dies too that just retired. I think it's so fun to have that kind of jagged edge and that fun little shape. Thank you so much, Anne, for your fun card. Your take on Love is in the Air is just so cute and so lovely. Our next card comes from Peg Herrick. It says, "You're absolutely amazing. Our friendship is naturally beautiful." This is so perfect because if you don't have a romantic partner, I hope that you will celebrate Valentine's Day this year and send some love to your friends and let them know just about how amazing they are. This one features, I had the name of the stamp set and it went right out my head. Oh my gosh, I can picture the whole stamp set and the name of it's just not coming to me. Do you guys recognize it? It was the one that coordinated with the scallop dies, right? That had different scallop. Oh, it's just, this designer paper is a friendly hello, a celebration combination that had stamp set with designer paper. And then I love that little gingham with the Highland Heather. So pretty. What a great card. Thank you so much, Peg, for sharing that one. A couple more love cards. This is the same designer paper pack, which name I can't remember, but I really love the different colors. Rich Razzleberry with some Melon Mambo, Calypso Coral, Petal Pink, and of course, the gold foil. This one is from Diana Barber. So pretty and such a great layout. The Love die cut is from a paper pumpkin kit from last year. And then this one is from Dee Chamberlain, and she used some heart dies with the embossing folder that coordinated with this designer paper. Maybe it's in here. This is, oh, the Painted with Love designer paper. That's right. I love the little brush strokes. And again, the gold foil is so beautiful. Some Calypso Coral ribbon here. And I like the little layered piece on the inside with the pink heart. These colors are so great together. Thank you both for sharing your awesome cards. Love and hugs. Such a perfect sentiment. Our next card comes from Jane Ply, and she used some other designer paper with hearts on it. This one is the, oh yes, the Country Florals. It had a coordinating punch that had both hearts and the leaves in the punch, and some really great designer paper where they look like hearts and they also look like flowers. That was such a fun one from a couple years ago. The stickers are from Hobby Lobby and the card base also from Hobby Lobby with the sentiment die cuts from Stampin' Up. I think that looks like maybe a paper pumpkin kit die cut. Such a fun card. I love how you combined all the elements and especially those scallop frames. Oh, color and contour. That's right, Maria. Thank you so much. That stamp set I couldn't think of with the flowers. Color and contour. And it did coordinate with the scallop contour dies. Thank you for jogging my memory. It was going to drive me crazy. Here is a card from Sherry Warner. Oh my gosh, this one is so fun with all the glitter. It has kind of a trifold opening with the giant Love You. Do you remember that stamp set? And then it opens up and it has the scallop hearts layered onto the other one. I love the you in us. Oh, I love you more today than yesterday, but not as much as tomorrow. That sounds like a song. This looks like the old Concord Crush cardstock. That was a long time ago. So pretty with the pretty and pink. Such a lovely card. I really like that combination of colors. And our last card of the evening comes from Kathy Gailey with the cute dinosaur stamp set. My heart loves your heart. This is some new Wildflower birthday designer paper, the crosshatch from the 3D Basics embossing folders. Love that. And then the gold foil country corner dies. Such a great card. Look at that on the inside. Summer Splash, the card base. Here are some details I will add. I think I got all my stuff right. Such a great card, Kathy, with those cute little dinosaurs. My bundle just arrived. I'm so excited about that. Looking back at your comments, oh my gosh, Sharon says she got engaged on Valentine's Day. That must make it extra special. I love that. Connie says her favorite memory would be from her parents. They came to her office and brought her a balloon and some candy on Valentine's Day. So sweet. Tony says her favorite Valentine's Day memory is from before her husband came over from England. He called her friend to get a flower and put it on her desk at school. Oh, that is so sweet. I hope this Valentine's Day you'll make some plans to share your thoughts of love and create happy memories for your family and friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you feel inspired by these love is in the air cards, and it's not too late. Our next video showcase is going to be in 2 weeks on Tuesday, January 28th. And so if you haven't already, I hope that you'll send a card in for our January Great Big Card Swap. Love is in the air. Send your cards to Julie Davison, P.O. Box 6164, Champaign, Illinois 61826. And if you would like to send ahead for February, our theme is Go Green. So either use the color green or reuse or upcycle an element on your card. I can't wait to see what you create. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you enjoyed all the card ideas that I shared, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future card making videos. Have a great night, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.